So, good afternoon, friends. So, we have this first assignment exercise because we have discussed that employment opportunities are very, very important for our students. It all depends on the employment opportunities for any branch, for any program, that what are their employment opportunities. And majority of our students do not know that after passing the program, what they will be doing, what is their scope. Even often, I used to give one example that when I was student in 1981 to 85 at Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Patiala, we were, because I was from civil engineering, we were knowing only that there is a job opportunity that is of SDO, SDO in PWD and SDO in public health, SDO in irrigation, like that, so on, water supply, or you can say. So, what are the government jobs? But nowadays we know that government jobs are dwindling day by day, and we have more jobs in the public and private sector. I would request my all the friends to kindly indicate that what are the likely opportunities in the your relevant branch. Employment can be, as we have discussed, can be self-employment as well as wage employment, right? And in you can consider all the three sectors of socio-economic development, that is primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector, because it is our duty that we should discuss with our students. We should tell our students that, see, these are the employment opportunities for you, and if you want to get these employment, then you will have to do these activities. And for doing these activities, this is our knowledge, skill, and attitude, KSA, right? So like that, and you will have to do all these things. So first is that indicate likely employment opportunities in your relevant branch, and then indicate whether there are possibilities of self-employment opportunities and type of such opportunities. As we know that nowadays our government is maximum emphasis is on that our students should be job creators, not job seekers. Our students should be job creators, not job seekers. So we are also to discuss with our students that what are the various self-employment opportunities in your relevant branch, maybe after 1 year, maybe after 2 years, maybe after 3 years, depending upon uh, the thinking of the students. That because now we want that our students should be entrepreneurs, maybe to start with small entrepreneurs. I would also like to share that there is one Indo-Swiss training center at Chandigarh, where the students after some time, maybe 2 3 years, they go for their entrepreneurship. They start their small ventures, and now some of their students are very big shot. But that is not that only Indo-Swiss Training Center. There are so many institutions, engineering college, polytechnics, where students are going for self-employment. Means they become entrepreneurs. And I'm sure that most of the institutions are also teaching some that uh, are delivering some knowledge and skill, that how they can become entrepreneurs. So that is self-employment opportunities. So These are the first that we are to write what are the employment opportunities for our students, right? I think it is clear, sir. I think that we can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think it is okay that
Yes.
we can do. Okay. Then second is learning outcomes. Like we have our subjects, we are whichever subject we are teaching, we are to write course outcomes of our given subject. That whatever subject we are teaching to that subject, what we are to develop in the students, what will be the competencies, what they will be able to do with that knowledge and skill, the subject which I am teaching. I am giving just general example that if we are teaching a subject on English, then we want to develop in the students that they should be able to communicate effectively in English. If we are teaching the students a subject on mathematics, they should be able to apply basic principles of mathematics to solve engineering problems like that. So I am requesting all my uh, teachers that can we write whatever subject we are teaching, what are the course outcomes, that what we want to develop in the students through that particular subject, right? I think both assignments are, and you can mail it to me. My mail address is with you, skgupta at the rate nittrchd.ac.in. We can write the course. Yes, Madam Sitaman.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Sir, my specific my subject is sir applied physics, so I'm not concerned with the specific branch.
But you can write, Madam, that
Yes,
course
sir.
outcomes
Course
of
outcomes we can write.
you can write. But
Yes, sir.
the general that what do you think that to the you are teaching suppose a branch of mechanical
It,
engineering or branch
yes,
of
mechanical,
electrical.
electrical. I have two, three branches.
So what is your focus that the where the students are going, because in the institution or you can take help from your other colleagues that what are the job opportunities
Yes,
for
sir.
any
We
one
know,
branch.
but they are different branches.
You can write off any one branch if possible,
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
right?
Okay.
That is one exercise that we will be doing. And then second is like we have talked about the curriculum development, curriculum which consists of your need analysis stage, design stage, implementation stage, and evaluation stage. So there are many aspects of the curriculum implementation, and we are when we talk about the implementation of the curriculum, effective implementation of the curriculum, then there are so many issues which our institutions are facing, or our maybe a particular department, or what do you think about that, that what are the problems in that, that we are to do this second exercise. I give one example that suppose there are some aspect, like I can take aspect of curriculum. Is there any problem with the curriculum? The problem can be because you all have curriculum. Is there any problem with the curriculum? Curriculum may be outdated curriculum, or we are not getting feedback from employers, or we are not getting any feedback from teachers, or do not get any uh, feedback from pass out students to improve the curriculum. That is the problems related to curriculum. And then what is the effect of this aspect or these problems on our teaching learning process and ultimately on the employment of our students. Students, what are the effects? Students do not have knowledge of latest technology because our curriculum is outdated, is not updated. We are teaching obsolete things. Then students do not have knowledge of the latest technology, what is happening in the industry, what are the various technology, latest technology in his or her field. Then effect can be product is not accepted by the industry. Our students are not getting employment or bad reputation of any institution, maybe polytechnic, maybe engineering college, that the students of this and this institution, they are getting less employment. If some problem is there, it is affecting our employment scenario, it is affecting our teaching learning process, then it must have some solution also. So if problem is there, then it must have some solution. How we can solve this problem? How we can have those uh, aspects solved, or we can tackle those aspects like there should be continuous updating of curriculum by having regular workshops. I'm just giving this example. You can think of yourself that what is what are the problems in your institution and how it is affecting our teaching learning process and how we can improve. Then in some institution there may be some curriculum development center, means somebody is there who takes care the design or revision of your curriculum. Then the feedback from industry, teachers, pass out students, alumni, they can be taken and accordingly the feedback can be incorporated in your curriculum. Or we can have proper linkage with the industry, or teachers may be given the liberty to include new topics as and when required. I think only yesterday we were discussing that there may be some topics because some institutions they do not have that liberty that they can design or revise their curriculum because they are affiliated to some university. So can we do we have the liberty that besides that the contents which has been prescribed by the university by the board, we are giving some that extra topics which are required by the industry, with which their employment may improve. So, like that, I have given the example of one aspect that is a curriculum, right? Then curriculum. So, I will be just mailing it to you that curriculum is one aspect. Then second can be your student input. What type of students you are getting? What are the problems with the students? They may be having language problem. They may not having good foundation like that. So what are the problems related to our student input and how it is affecting our teaching learning process and how we can improve this aspect. So this is regarding our second aspect on student input. Then third is regarding faculty. So yesterday I have also discussed this aspect that faculty motivated and competent faculty. So, what are the issues related to the faculty aspect and how it is affecting the implementation of the curriculum and how we can improve this aspect of faculty, right? Because there are some norms of AICT and there are some particular that training, retraining of faculty or upgradation of their knowledge and skill, their qualification and all that, that comes under this faculty aspect. Then fourth is our physical resources. We have discussed that to implement a curriculum effectively, we require the physical sources mentioned in the curriculum. So, what are the problems related to our physical sources and how it is affecting our curriculum implementation? If our physical sources, our labs, workshops, equipment, tools will not be there, then we will be just giving them practical instructions, no skill development. So, how we can improve this aspect, right? Then, informational sources. AICT has given that these are the minimum informational sources which are required for the effective implementation of any curriculum. So, what are the related problems with this informational sources and how you are tackling this problem? Then, next is your teaching learning process. Means whether your teaching is being converted into learning or not, or just the students are mugging the contents and just rewriting in the exam, or they are understanding the things. So, what are the problems related with teaching learning process and how it is affecting our curriculum implementation and how we can improve this teaching learning process? Then basic amenities. In basic amenities, we covered that there should be proper washrooms for the students, for the faculty. Then drinking water. Then other facilities, maybe canteen, maybe hostels, whatever basic amenities has been given that as per AICT norm, these are the minimum basic amenities which must be developed in any institution. So, whether we have all those facilities in our institution or not, and how it is affecting the curriculum implementation. Then, linkage with the industry. What type of linkage we have with the industry? Because many institutions say that they have MOU with many industries, but that is just on the papers. So whether we go to the industry or industry comes to us, we are taking our students for industrial visit, we are inviting the experts from the industry for their extension lectures, or we are taking live problems, live projects from the industry. So, like, how, is there any problem that you do not have much linkage with the industry? So, how it is affecting our curriculum implementation, and how do you think that we can improve this aspect, right? So, and then last is that any other aspect which you want to say that these are also the some of the problems which are affecting the effective implementation of the curriculum. So these are some of the aspects which we have discussed in all these 4 days, that how we can have our effective curriculum implementation, and what are the various resources, faculty requirements, student input, and curriculum. And the nodal centers where we have more teachers, 30, 35, then there they can have in group, maybe 5 to 6 teachers in one group, and they have uh, do this exercise in groups. But otherwise, those other students, they will be sharing this as, assignment with me, and that we will be discussing tomorrow. So that is the exercise which we want to do, because all these things which we have discussed now, we have based on that, this these two exercises are there. These two assignments are there. So this is first assignment. Actually, there are two assignments. One is that you have to write that what are the employment opportunities in your branch, in your program. What are the employment opportunities? You have to also write the wage employment as well as self-employment. Both type of employment opportunities you have to write. Then second is that whatever subject you are teaching, that there are some course outcomes. So we should be aware that what are the competencies which we are trying to build through that particular subject, or what the students will be able to do after studying that subject, after having that knowledge and skill. So we are to write that course outcomes of the subject which we are teaching, right? Then second is that there are so many problems with the curriculum, with the student input. If problem is there, then how it is affecting our teaching learning process, how it is affecting our uh, effective implementation of the curriculum, and how it is affecting the employment of the students. So, what are the related problems with the curriculum? I have given one example. If some problems are there, then it is affecting our effective curriculum implementation, the employment opportunities for our students, and how we can improve this subject, how we can improve this aspect. This is just one example I have discussed, and like that, there are 9 aspects. Curriculum is there, student input is there, faculty is there, physical resources. Physical resources means your labs, workshops, tools, equipment, classroom space, and all that. It comes under your physical resources. Then informational sources mean your books, journals. You also have few things as per AICT norm. That is minimum. Then what is your teaching learning process? Whether our teaching is being converted into learning or not. Then basic communities, how how much linkage with the industry we have, and respect you want to give, which is affecting our effective implementation of the curriculum. So these are two assignments.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, all the aspects should be related to quality curriculum implementation or development.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because these are the various aspects which we are discussing in these 4 days. That what is curriculum, how we should design the curriculum, how we should contact the industry, we should take the feedback from the industry. So all these things which we have discussed, so all these things should be discussed in these all the aspects.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So session is over, and you can do that exercise and submit by tomorrow.